Welcome to another episode of Living a Beautiful Life. My name is Jessica Julek, the amazing lady. It's another beautiful week and I am feeling pretty amazing to be back on the channel as always. How have you guys been? How is work? How is life? How is everything with you? Hope you're having a good time. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. This is Living a Beautiful Life, the vlog where we talk about lifestyles and everything in between in order to ensure that we live a beautiful life. So I want to really thank all my friends who have been sharing our videos, those who subscribe, those who take out their time to check out my videos. Thank you so much. You should always know that I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, okay? And if you've not subscribed, feel free to do so. I saw a post on Twitter and I decided I'm gonna share it with you guys on my vlog, okay? And it's all about sex on the first date. Like, you meet this person, you're hanging out with the person for the first time, and after you've stayed with this person, it gets to the point where he or she, that is your new date, starts asking you, your house or my house, where are we going from here? So I decided to share with you guys because right there on the post they talked about different reasons why you shouldn't mind having sex with your new date on the first day. They gave about 5 reasons, which I'm gonna read to you right now. Number 1, they said sexual compatibility matters. Number 2, sexual tension could be distracting, therefore you shouldn't mind getting on it and continue with your relationship if it's gonna give you much tension. Number 3, if your date really likes you, when you have sex it would not matter. Number 4, sex is great. Why deprive yourselves because society says you should not? Number 5, if you're both interested in sex, why bother putting up a facade? Like, why would you want to fake that you're not interested if both of you are really interested on the first date? What is there? It's no big deal, right? These are the reasons they laid down why you should have sex on the first date. And now I read it and I was like, oh, come on, let's just pose a kind of argument with these reasons they've given. Number 1, they said that sexual compatibility matters, and I'm asking, yes, are we talking about marriage already? You just had a first date with somebody. Are you guys cutting immediately? The sexual compatibility, is that the only thing you have to consider while you've met somebody? And most importantly, is sexual compatibility all it takes to keep a good relationship? Let's take, for instance, both of you are going to have a relationship, court, and even get married. Is sexual compatibility the first thing you should consider? You must do it on that first day. Secondly, they said sexual tension can be distracting. Get on it, get it done so you concentrate. And I'm like, what are we talking about here? Sexual tension could be distracting. Fine, maybe you're really attracted to this person. The tension is just for that first day. Is there any other thing happening on that just first day that you cannot control your tension? And I'm here to tell you that you have the power to control any tension you have in your body because you have been given the power. And number 3, they said if your date really likes you, when you have sex it wouldn't matter. Then I'm here to tell you that with time it's really gonna matter, because first impression is always a lasting impression. With time you get to find out that things you do on the first date really matters. If you make a wrong impression with somebody on the first day, you're gonna spend the rest days of your life in that relationship trying to correct some wrong impression. Because the truth is, all these trust issues we talk about, they actually started from somewhere. Trust is earned in relationship. Trust doesn't just come, and it's those little things that you do and you feel like it doesn't matter. One day it is gonna matter, because those first impressions will always come up. Personally, if I meet someone and the person is just all about sex, I will think that is the only thing you want from me. And sometimes if as a guy you meet a lady and it's just all about sex, you would always think that this is how she acts towards other people. You never can tell what your partner has done with other people. It is the way he or she has acted towards you. That is the only way you can tell this is who this person really is. You have to bear in mind that those first impression you make in that relationship goes a long way. It is not just about that first date, it is about the other days in the relationship. And number 4, they said sex is great. Why deprive yourself because society says you should? Okay? And I'm saying it is great indeed. It's not just the society that said you shouldn't. God also said so. If you are a child of God, I think you should also look at it in the morality aspect. It is not just the society that said it is not good. Okay? And number 5, they said If you're both interested in sex, why bother putting up a facade? Okay, yes, we are all interested in it because we've got veins in our system. We are all products of that. Okay, if you're attracted to that guy, you have to feel that way, but you should not act just the way you feel. Yes, because you have the power to control yourself and the things you do. And I am asking, is it just for that first day that you can't hold yourself? And apart from going contrary with all those things they laid down, I can also say in my own opinion that even though you are gonna do that on that day, it could still end up being awkward because you don't know the guy's or the girl's body system. You do not know things to do to turn him or her on. You do not know things to do to please him or her. So it might still end up being an awkward moment and you still have to regret a lot of things. Another point is that I feel like when you meet somebody new, you still have to cultivate some level of friendship, which is the baseline you need to do every other thing you need to do in that relationship. Raise some anticipations, raise some good moments, let there be some passions, like things you talk about that you have to do on a particular day. It is not just on that date that you have to explode everything. It will kill the passion for drama and those things that really makes a relationship. Well, it should not just be a one-way thing. You just get and you do all those things and it ends. Another reason is that you don't know if the person is a nut or if he's a mad person. What if he's a ritualist? What if he's diabolic? You never can tell. I think you have to even test the spirit of people you meet. You don't just open yourself to people. Yes, the people we get married to were once strangers, but at least time will tell if you have to open up or if you don't have to open up. Some people could appear wonderful at the first date, but they end up being something else. So I feel you should give time to even know if you are dealing with a human being or a ghost. You don't just meet somebody on a day and you open up completely. At least even if you love this person or you're so attracted to this person, you love yourself enough to want to secure your life. A lot of the stories you've heard about ladies being beheaded and all the stories you hear about people kidnapping or ritualists doing a lot of things with ladies, it is still all those highway chicks. It is all those people who claim that they have the freedom to associate and do everything they want to do with their lives. They are still the people who end up being victims to all those things. So I feel you have to take time to even know who you are dealing with, and if you should continue, know the person you are really dealing with, if he or she is worth it. And then finally, let's take for instance, you're gonna keep a relationship with this person, you're gonna court this person, you're gonna marry this person. Don't you think that art is gonna make you confuse lust with love? Because sometimes when you start with sex, you would confuse that flesh thing with the real thing. You wouldn't even know when you are deeply in love with this person or when you're just lusting after their flesh. It's gonna make you confused. So I think you should give it time and act with your senses and let things work out the way they should, so that you can reason and work really with your emotions, so that when you're not supposed to be in that relationship, you can easily walk out. Because the reason why a lot of people are in the wrong relationship is that they started with that aspect, and at the point they know they are in this wrong thing, but they can't just break out because they have already committed to a very good extent. Okay, because the sex might really be good and you wouldn't know how to snap out of it. So I feel you should give it time. Okay, so I saw this post and I decided to place an argument on that and share with you guys on my blog. So you have to consider all those things before you just open up totally on the first day. There is no big deal in having a good time, but at least to some extent, just for the security purposes, for your emotional purposes, and for the sake of the relationship you have with God. All right, so thank you so much guys for watching. I will chat with you on the next episode. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and drop your comments or your questions or your disagreements or your own arguments right there on the comment section. I always like to hear from you. My name is Jessica Julex. Until I come your way on the next episode, stay beautiful and stay classy. Be mindful of the way you flaunt your 21st century freedom, okay? Because if you do anyhow, you will see anyhow. Goodbye.